you stayed at Monduke?
I ain't stayed that long. Cali got my damn nerve.
Okay. Do either one of you guys ever go to a juvenile?
No, I didn't.
I caught a cell case, but I got away with some probation.
Okay, so you out here, you trying to stick your foot off in the game. What was that looking like?
Doing what everybody tell me not to do. Run the cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This in College Park.
Yeah. Running the cars and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still in school?
Yeah, still in school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do we get to Alto?
Who you asking that?
Both of y'all.
You want me to start that?
You can. You know what I mean? I'll put my spin on it, but you can.
The hell, everybody will get that shit. We caught a felon, I guess.
Okay.
Now to give you some understanding, some context on it.
Okay.
Now, you know what I mean? The thing is about that era in Atlanta, surrounding counties and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you pick up beef that you didn't even understand. Now, a lot of our beef started from, because we going to these folk neighborhood and kicking in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just started from there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it escalates. So, the thing is, like, when it's just a couple of fist fights, it's all good. But when the gunplay come into it, it changed the narrative.
Right.
And that's what the issue. Like, that's how we get the Alto. You know what I mean? It's not one mistake, it's a multiple mistake that led to the ultimate mistake that end up getting you caught and put in prison.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? It's like you keep putting your hand on a warm stove, then eventually you come and touch it when it's real hot, and there it is. You finally got your head burnt.
Yeah, I think we had this pattern every Friday. I guess you can say Friday and Saturday. We had this pattern that we kept doing. And if you continue to do a bad pattern, then bad stuff and things gonna happen behind it.
And also, we had eventually got a little name buzzing. So anytime something major happened and the police need to come holler at somebody, they're going to come holler at one of us or somebody close to our crew.
Right.
Nah, ain't no police holler at me. I don't know what you talking about.
I ain't talking about come talk to you, bro. I'm talking about, they pulling up, trying to lock somebody up. You know what I mean? They doing something. I'm saying all they focus going to be right there in that, you know what I mean, with that same little crew. So
during this time, do either one of y'all get to frequent any of the clubs?
Yeah.
What club?
Sharon Showcase.
True Flavor, one of them on our side.
True Flavors?
Yeah.
I ain't never heard of True Flavors.
True Flavors, it popped up and popped out real fast. The club actually was like 3-4 different clubs, but True Flavors was like a teenage club. You know what I mean? Yeah. Right. So it wasn't as popular as Sharon Showcase.
Mm-hmm. I think
and Club SS, nightlife, and stuff like that on the east side.
I think True Flavors in Madhouse now.
It might be Madhouse. No, I'm thinking that
right there by the car wash on the net.
True Flavor was the piano bar.
Right in front of Skate Town.
It was the piano bar.
True Flavor was right in front of Skate Town, remember?
Yeah.
True Flavor would sit right in front of Skate Town.
Not that I remember. I remember it being piano bar, which is closed now. But that was the piano bar because it's a U come all the way around the back end.
Where the piano bar sit at?
It's right the suit. It sit right there by the car wash, right across from the windows.
That's Madhouse, John.
Yeah, I know where Madhouse sit at.
Right. Madhouse right beside
Claude Banks.
He paused it on the day.
No, I ain't balling it. If I don't catch y'all, do.
But the Madhouse right beside the car wash.
I know where the Madhouse is, but Madhouse is basically a new building, man. I'm telling you, True Flavor was an old building. Because the bar was falling apart and shit. And
all right, I'm gonna let you have it. Let's keep going.
You ain't telling you what it was, because the girl who owned it, God bless the dead, Nikki, who owned the piano bar, that's my home girl.
I know that's your home girl. You were tight with them, you were tight with old man, but you act like I didn't go in nothing. You remember I went in there? Yeah, you did. Okay, all right.
I know you got a plan.
Yeah. And you know what? Last time we actually went in there is the first time I seen Crips.
For real?
On Old National.
What year was this?
92.
Okay. So this
ain't the first time we seen Crips though.
That's the first time I had seen him up close. Right there.
You don't remember what that was when the Braves won? What that 91? When we downtown in the Brave Parade.
Oh yeah.
Crip one pulled up.
Cause they was them Playboy Gangsta Crip.
Yeah.
And we ran back across them. Actually, I ran back across one on High C in VRC when I first got went across the yard.
You remember he was telling the other partner, "Hey man, don't be wearing your scar like that."
Yeah.
Like, man, they going with that. Nah, he had a blue scar. You know.
Yeah. and honestly, like in a lot of culture, that was basically a virgin thing going on. You know what I mean? Right. Now, whether or not these guys were officially really Crips, but they was kicking the whole Crip.
Kicking like they were.
You know what I mean? They had the whole blue rag thing going on. But I don't want to put that on truth, but it could have been because he's around our age area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know what I mean?
Because in the 90s, man, it was mostly it was just mostly hood bang. We were hood banging.
Right.
So when that went down, I'm like, whoa, you know what I do? I go straight to, what I grab. Yeah, because it's the first time, we young, know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because in that era, it was mostly just hood banging, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You go to the scrap, you know what I mean? So, we already was on something. We already was on that, you know what I mean? And we already on that, so it wouldn't have been nothing new to us at that point in time, you know what I mean? We'll tussle with you, or we can get into the other thing.
Yeah, the gangster thing. You trying to do that?
Yeah, that's what you trying to get into. Yeah, we was on both of them. So.
Okay. So how old are you guys when they do handcuff you?
18.
You 18, so
what? I had just turned 18. Like literally had just turned 18 a month ago. 2 months early.
Okay.
What you got going on?
Yeah, just multitasking. That's it. Just what I'm trying to.
You had it right.
I know it. Let's stay with us on more.
I lean a little bit.
Oh, no, you ain't got to. That's TikTok right there. That ain't got that. I'm just trying to see what that money look like. All right, so y'all get locked up Fulton County.
Mm-hmm.
What year is this?
92.
92. What does Fulton County Jail look like in 1992?
Ooh. Well, like he said, he I don't think you stayed 2 days. He stayed 2 days. He got a bond. I don't know. You have to get a lawyer to get a bond when you catch a capital offense.
Right.
I'm thinking I'm all.
Because the charge is, what's the charge?
Murder and aggravated assault.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm thinking I'm all mad, man. I'm gonna get a bond.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you ain't got that money on, and somebody go up there for yeah.
What about? I heard a lot of people say pre-trial to get you out.
But that was a.
Nah, you ain't get out on that.
That was the,
I think I heard it on the Outcast CD.
Cool breeze.
Yeah, we got to get you out.
You got to call my pussy. Yeah.
You get caught with a sack or something. A violation.
Or something like that. Yeah. If not, he try to get you out. Tell you ain't got no money, no way, no how.
Yeah.
Pre try to get you out.
All right, so these going out in 2 days.
Yeah.
But you sitting and said, what's your mindset?
My mindset is keep beating their phone up. They ain't got that money on.
Yeah.
Cause at that time, that lawyers want 10 or better with that type of charge.
Yeah.
But 15 or better, really.
Right.
But some will do 10, and paid it, later.
Yeah.
But at that time, family had it. My grandmother had that, not cash.
Right.
Yeah, so I had to sit in that guy for about 2.5 months.
But then you eventually bond out.
Yeah.
Okay. When y'all bond out, do y'all go back to school or?
I didn't.
I went actually down here, Fayette County.
Yeah, he transferred.
Transferred to Fayette County.
He came, yeah.
Did that help?
Shit, nah. Man, I got a bite over my head, man. What you think?
No, what you mean by that help, as far as like, I guess the smoke, because you're in a whole different city.
Oh, you talking about like issues dealing with that?
I'm gonna stay.
Oh, you talking about on my mindset?
I'm talking about you in school and then you go in front of the judge. Oh yeah, he in school. He got good grades. That's what I'm talking about.
No. That's what the belief is.
Yeah. Like
No, hold up. Stop right now before we go any farther with the hell. Because now you finna get me on my god. That's why I wear my glasses. Cause I knew you gonna get it. You pull me on out of there.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, let's be clear about something.
Yeah.
Being born in black in America, you automatically is a suspect. You're born a suspect.
Right.
You know what I mean? They just waiting on their opportunity to come snatch you.
Right.
They don't care nothing about you, what kind of education you have. They don't care nothing about what kind of family background you come from. They don't care about none of the things that you are doing from the moment that you did that crime. You are now a convict that's waiting to be convicted.
Simple as that.
Simple as that. You know what I mean? Because for what I actually did on that case and actually what he did on that case in the other circumstances and there's documented cases with other people or other ethnicities that have been in the same situation who have been given the opportunity to correct their mistake and move on with their lives without any cooperation with the police department shows you right then what's going on. So yeah, I went to school and it was the belief and it's the myth that they try to sell that long you go to school and show that you're trying to go in the right direction, then things will change and start looking up for you. Not here they won't. Hell no. Once you got done cross that goddamn line and you cross the gun line,
Got something for you.
got something for you, my boy. You know what I mean? And I promise you that. So yeah, nah, none of that help.
So before you get there, B, I'm just not to downplay his answer or his statement or whatever, or degrade it in any type of way. But as like I said, as I got a little older, I realized that maybe that's people outlook, how they look at situations.
Right.
But my outlook is this here, and I tell my younger generation, do not put yourself in that situation to think that.
Okay.
You know how we get into, oh man, if I was in a different city or my skin was a different color. We get into all this if and if and if. Hey man, do what's right.
Simple as that.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
But this is what I was.
I need to raise his hand.
I need to be clear on this because I don't want this to go on nobody's head.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's not anything what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not using my skin color as an excuse. I am saying that given the skin color that I have, that I had to have understanding that I had to navigate through America in the justice system that was created for me to fail, that I had to be more mindful. And the younger guys got to be more mindful of how they move.
Bingo.
You know what I mean? It's not about making an excuse because you was born this way and that's an excuse for you to commit a crime saying I'm going to fail anyway. No, that's not what I'm saying. Yeah. What I am saying was you commit that crime, you are not going to get the same grace that you see on Law and Order. You're just not going to see it. Okay. You're just not going to get it.
Because on top of that, like you said, young African American, and you charged with a not just a shooting, but a drive-by shooting, and that's something serious at that time.
At that time, they would have even hit us even harder. We would have got the gang enhancement.
Now, probably.
Yeah, they would have gave us the gang enhancement.
Yeah.
You think you could have bought your way up out of the situation?
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably could have paid. I'm gonna say to him, I don't know if we could have bought our way out of the situation because we both were given ample opportunity to roll over.
Yeah, they wanted to roll over
for less amount of time.
Right.
The thing is that they wanted me to roll over on him, and they wanted me to roll over on another one of my co-defendants. But the one they wanted me to roll over with him, they offered me to walk scot free.
Oh man.
And then they wanted me to roll over my other co-defendant who ended up rolling up over me, and for they offered me 5 years. And I didn't do neither. Do that make me an admirable person? Or saying, man, oh yeah, he street, oh he stood up. Nah, man, it make me a damn fool. Not the part about me not rolling over my partner or rolling over them. What I'm saying is, the dude who rolled over on me said he did what's in his best interest. Okay. What I'm saying is, I shouldn't have put myself in that situation in the first place. Yeah. Because once you were in that situation, and now you got to roll with that code, but ain't nobody riding, man, but me and him. Yeah. Not even the trigger man on the K road. He even folded. He didn't take no time, but what he got up on the stand is basically said that he did what he was told to do, basically how he said it in a long song. You know what I mean? Okay. And instantly made us look like we did something wrong. You know what I'm saying? But if I had to do it all over again, if I could hit the reset button and go up there and they offer me these, I still wouldn't have took it. I still wouldn't have did it.
Who won? You won?
Nah, I wouldn't. I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm gonna tell you in your seat like that.
I'm gonna tell you why I say this, and this is gonna be crazy. This is why I'm gonna say this, bro. This is the reason why I said this, because if I hadn't never put myself in that situation, then it wouldn't be no trustful decision that I would have to make. If I can go back in time, I would go back to the moment that I decided to make the decision that led me to this. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Why would I stop there at that pinnacle of my life if I could go back farther? Maybe in my pre-teens, maybe when I was starting to get a wide eye at the thought of being in the streets, I could change my mindset then. I was good in football. He was good in baseball. Okay. We could have been doing something else with our life, bro. Okay. Even if it had just made the college to get a free education, being a supervisor or manager at a company, making over 6 figures a year. It's multiple tools of things that we could have did, man. Right. But we allowed ourselves to get to this point. And so when you're at that point, and then you start standing down the barrel of that gun, now you want to close your eyes and turn your back on everything that you thought you held true. Mm-hmm. That's BS to me. I just don't believe in that. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you taking that life and you going up there and you in that threshold, look, it's blood on my hand. Ain't nothing I can do to change that. Regardless of what I did in that case, it's on my hand. Because I did nothing to stop it. But if I could go back, man, I wouldn't go stop them. I'd keep going. I'll go to the things that led me up to that point. I wouldn't stop them.
I'm feeling that. I'm feeling, and this is a message for subscribers, likes, and shares, or just a message, in general to, whoever is on that track, that wrong track. Right. But with that being said, had you or I knew. Because those guys did not get out on bond. Their parents didn't come get them. Now, had our lawyers caught wind that they was in there making a deal, I can't say what I would have done at a spur of a moment. Because at that, and coming up in the 90s, bro, we had a different lingo. Now they say standing on business. We call it keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we were doing. We were keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? We could have easily rolled over, but had our lawyer called, hey man, these guys in here going state, they putting this on you. I can't say what I would have done.
But here's the thing, my lawyer told me.
Mine did not.
Man, my lawyer told me Fat Boy finna do that, man. I didn't want to believe it. The man literally sat there and told me. They came to me with 12 years to get on the stand and say that man did this and the third, man. I wouldn't take it at first. Then when he came in there, he said 5, and I said, do I have to get on the stand? He said, yeah. I said, I'm not going to do that, man. He said, I hope you know what he finna do. And like that. And I'm thinking like, okay, he finna get up there and take the 5 just to tell on Betty. You know what I mean? Yeah. He finna put everything on this man who said he did everything. I'm not even thinking that he gonna open his mouth and say anything about me. Because we were 3 the hard way. You know what I mean? It was me, him, and the other dude. Okay. The actual trigger man on our case, man, we actually just started kicking this dude like 5-6 months ago. You know what I mean?
Not even that.
Not even that. So I don't even really know this dude like that.
Don't know him like that. Yeah. But
I'm gonna say to him, hold up, B. But not to go dive too deep into it, to point fingers and say anybody was at fault or at blame, because I put myself in that situation.
Right.
But what I am gonna say is this, man, and just me preaching until anybody who can hear this and run across it, man, that like, bro, we got to start thinking deeper than the surface, man. Quit looking at life from moment to moment, man. You know what I mean? What do you really want for yourself at the end of the day? And the choice and decisions that you make, man, leading up to the point that you gonna have to make these choice and decisions with the police, and when you're in the hand of the beast, then what, man? It's over with, bro.
Yeah.
It's over. You know what I mean? Basically, everything that you knew about life finna change dramatically from that point. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even care if you beat it. You look at the YSL case and the things that they going through. You look at all the drama that come along with that. They basically done destroyed the whole company behind a case. You see what I'm saying? And they do that to you. That's how how it's created, bro. You know what I mean? And you got to start thinking deeper than the surface, man.
I want to get deep into that with you, but I'm not. I'm gonna let B carry on.
I want you to. I like to hear what you got to say.
Nah, because my comments is like, ending. So I'm a.
So this is why I like. This is why I've been asking for to have both of y'all, because respectfully, y'all both have your perception of certain things. What you? Oh, you on live? You on Facebook Live?
Yeah, I'm looking at that.
Okay.
Yeah. What's up, Buster?
Yo, Boston. Where's
Yeah.
Boston? I think in the hell out.
Buster in the highway?
We ain't gonna talk about that.
Okay.
So there was a reason, because even when y'all disagree with each other, there's a time where both of you guys are able to express yourselves, and you'll see the toes of the next one, but y'all won't step on the toe. You be like, well, I can respect what you're saying, but I disagree. I don't share that same point. So I value that, but then also that's the difference with y'all page too, because you have two different, same personalities but different personalities. You see what I'm saying? And people love if both of y'all get on here and y'all agree with everything, man, ain't nobody tuning in to this.
I'm gonna hit right there real quick, and I'm gonna let him sum it up, because when you that when you're incarcerated, man, you're gonna meet some partners, they call fam, and you put them in your circle, and a lot of the partners will be like, man, ain't no way, you and Big Boy, y'all people, y'all family, y'all BPs, you know what I'm saying? Bus partner.
Yeah.
I said, yeah. You need to see the paper?
Yeah.
But he said, y'all told us sugar and salt. You know what I'm saying? Water and fire.
Yeah.
And y'all different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, Big Boy more smooth, laid back, when the smoke come.
Yeah.
He try to get out of it if he can't, then okay, do what you want. Mm-hmm. But you just take out with your head down wide open, don't care.
I've seen that.
But yeah, a lot of people.
He gonna go.
Yeah, a lot of people said that. They didn't believe, you know what I'm saying? We were both by them. Yeah, but you been said that.
Yeah, but same experience, different outlooks. Same experience and different ways of seeing it. That's basically what it is. You know what I mean? We know everybody don't see. We can go through the same things in life,
right?
But the way that we react to it and the way that we go about it, dealing with it, it might be different.
Okay.
And a lot of the times, like me and him, yeah, we gonna see things opposite. You know what I mean? And it be the conversation that y'all don't see on when we was incarcerated together. Yeah. It be the conversation when we sitting on the bunk that y'all don't be seeing that we be having.
The conversation, yeah.
And those conversations. Yeah. You know what I mean? And most of the time it be me reeling him back in. Right. But it been plenty of time where he don't sat down and had to reel me back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ready to throw the towel on?
Cause it be situations like this. The thing is about it. He's more out front than I am.
What you mean?
Meaning like, okay, if me and you get into it about something, mm-hmm. I'll hold it on my heart.
Boy, I ain't holding
it. No, what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Y'all can get into it.
Yeah.
And you gonna know where he's staying with it.
Oh, yeah. Damn sure.
What's not?
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. But y'all get back to the door y'all can have a conversation to talk about it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Me and you can get into it.
Yeah.
And if I felt offended or to the point where I feel like you're a threat, I'm on the bullshit.
Yeah.
And if I'm on the bullshit, he know I ain't gonna let it go.
Yeah. And it ain't no billboard with your bullshit. It ain't no advertise. You just internalize everything. That's a bad dog place to be.
Yeah, so he'll come and sit out because he'll know me.
Yeah.
The minute you get to arguing, I stop talking.
That's an issue.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be an issue.
You want this nigga laughing. You want this nigga happy and laughing.
Yeah, so come on the bullshit.
You know when your mouth sweat?
Yeah.
That's all, man.
Oh,
He's on the read. He's on the read.
It's bad.
Yeah, so that's when we get on. That's when I get on the bullshit, and I ain't gonna say nothing about it. And he knows this about me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's one of the things about it, because I'm gonna spend majority of my time trying to read me a book. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? Cracking the joke, trying to goddamn pad my time. You know what I'm saying? But he only had issue when it had to do with competition, whether it be a card game or thinking his second coming to Michael Jordan or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just looking back over that,
Yeah.
that was all my conversation.
Basketball.
Well, I'm gonna say that here it was about 80%. You got some more competition that you had out there, but that 80% of it come behind basketball cards or something.
Yeah.
Or
Other than maybe running in, catching up with a couple of cats, you know, off the street, you're like, oh man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it was mostly sports.
Okay.
Gambling.
Yeah, that's his moment of crash out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here, a lot of other time, I don't see him let the shit slide. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot more than y'all would think.
Huh?
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it just seemed like he would. Now, there's been times when he makes a questionable decision. I don't be understanding, but I know what I mean. I'm going to ride with my dog, AJ regardless. You know what I mean?
Even though you ask me later on.
Yeah, man, because I'm seeing you do some foul stuff, like, to some folk that I be like, man, I can't blame them folk want to kill you.
No, I wasn't like that.
Man, come on, man, nasty.
What happened with Nasty?
Oh, I remember, in the gym.
What happened with Nasty?
In the gym.
Yeah, in the gym.
Now,
This is exclusive, y'all.
So what word did he use after he won the game? Now he's some trash.
Who Nasty?
Yeah, I mean trash on a basketball court. You know,
we agree.
Yeah, I mean he a Dennis Rodman.
That's that. I can go for that. Cause he gonna get some rebound.
He gonna get the rebound. Yeah, he gonna play a little good defense. You know what I'm saying?
But if you don't start talking to him crazy and let him stay in the game,
yeah.
But y'all ain't gonna let that happen.
So we don't play. We don't play no deuce.
Right.
I think we go 24.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's 22, and they got the ball, and I call a play where I can't remember who was the go-to man on that team. Everybody got a go-to man.
Right.
And I said, that double team, the go-to man, Lee Nassau, and he shot a step Curry on.
Yeah.
He did. And he used the lingo in your Charlie Ward. He didn't say to the team. He directed that comment directly to me.
Let me ask this, and I feel like I know that. Had you said anything to him up until that point?
Nothing.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Can you co-sign that one for me?
Listen, man.
Can you co-sign that one for me?
I'm gonna be 100. I'm gonna be real. This is what I'm saying.
I'm saying I seen Ward talk somebody about that game. If you ain't careful, he'll talk you clean up out your game.
I'm gonna be real.
Come on with it.
This is what was said. When Nasty throw that Hail Mary up, off his hip, he shot from him like this.
And shot. Horrible. Ugly.
All night.
I bet my parole
Hey.
but he gonna make that shot.
Look, this is what you said. I can't believe this garbage ass.
Off the mark.
That ain't nothing though.
They ain't saying because we know that. Look, and he turned around and looked at Ward and said, in your ass, Charlie Ward.
I just said.
Look, and this what happened. I'm telling you now. You should have never let me get the floor. That thing I know, he said what? He tried to slap Nasty.
That sound
Well, no, he tried to slap. He tried to open dope Nasty with level. Nasty's a scary man.
Yeah.
So he with all that, he weeded.
Yeah.
Like to him, when he weeded, he said, weed it. Pull it.
You know, now that I think about it, Roy had like a Rick James like complex at some time. Fuck your couch. At some point I thought Ward had a pistol. I said, yo, this nigga with this big old head, he don't give a damn.
That is
Rick James.
He sat down and looked at that man and spit in his face. He done took off and run out the gym. He done went and got a big brick. He said, I'm gonna bust your head to the white meat. So that's when I said something. I said, Shawty, put that brick down.
Yeah.
Because if you hit Shawty with that brick, I'm telling you now, we're gonna maul you out here, man. We're going to get you up out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
he said, them lines ain't gonna say you this time.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Hey, every time I feel a cola, he had me looking no joke. They say it's a lot missing off one of them down about the red yard. Well, he got a lot.
Look, what was funny though, he took out with one of them bricks like a football like this, huh? Like he finna throw it, then he'll stop. I said, hey man,
He got faking
you
that.
better not throw that brick, boy. I'm trying to lay the boo down. I said, why don't throw that brick over here? And when we got back to the door, and you know what I mean, I had to pay that man, cause you know, Nasty.
So he was smooth.
Yeah, I had to go pay him. I had to pay the man off. Now I sit down and talk to him. I'm like, hey man. I said, man, why you do that, man?
Hey, Nasty in the same room. I remember Nasty being in the same dorm.
After that, he came.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
We got cool. Then he coming out.
I said, man, why would you do that, bro? Like, what did you own?
Yeah.
He like that, man. You know him. He is the mindset that regardless of right or wrong.
Rick James, bitch.
Yeah, that's why I did it. You know what I mean? Basically, he in that mentality right now. You know what I mean? And he gonna point the finger and say, oh man, you taking his side. And then I'm like, man, I'm not taking his side. I'm saying you dead ass wrong.
Yeah.
He got a right to feel this way. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna even tell you about the other dude he did like that. I'm just gonna leave that alone. We just gonna stop right there.
Real name. I like to hear it. I think
No, because the dude, he might be listening to that. I'm not gonna tell about that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't worried about that.
Do I know the dude?
Yeah, we all know.
All right, well,
yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Right,
yeah, he'll lose.
I don't remember him.
Yeah, I do.
Might be a boy too.
What was that?
We was at Alto.
What dog?
We was in the gym. We went in the laundry, yo.
Oh.
Don't start stomping your foot. No, start acting like you know what I mean? Like your foot itch, man.
While we at Alto, because we fast forward, because we ain't even did the court thing, but while we at Alto, how many run-ins you think you had on the basketball court, War?
A logical guess?
Yeah. What was some of the highlights? Because we got nasty. I remember hearing something about it. I specifically remember.
Verbal or physical?
Let's say verbal. Because sometimes your verbal be physical.
Probably 97%. No, I'm going to say 90% when I played basketball. I had some type of verbal with the opposing team.
So, man, you well into the 1,000 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it be days where I go in there with a mindset, and I got this from, he probably listened, one of our big homies, Herner Home, Phil Ward. I'm just gonna say, I ain't gonna call no government name, Bowman. It be some day he'll use it as a,
yeah.
I ain't with that today, man. You got that.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? I got that from him. Know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, because I looked at competition, as he say, thought I was Saka coming to Mike.
Yeah.
And he always told me that the closer I get to Mike, it won't be getting 6'6". It won't be having big hands to pawn the ball. I can still pawn the ball.
Okay.
He said, but the closer you get to Mike, is losing your health.
In retrospect, I think that the verbal exchange was a part of your game to one degree or another.
Yeah, because I've learned it from the OGs before us.
Right.
You know, we use the lingo as the boo game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if I can get someone out their game verbally, I know that is mentally and physical as well.
Yeah.
But they don't want the ball.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
a hard foul.
Yeah.
When they ain't got the ball, you know what I'm saying? Push them or something.
Yeah.
So, you know the old saying, you know, you kill the head, the horse will die.
Yeah, I feel you on that, man. You know, the psychological thing, any athletic got competition or anything, cards, poker, whatever you play, anything that had to do with you competing, you try to get all that psychological edge as you can.
Yeah.
It only works if it's going one way. Meaning, whatever I say to you is getting up under your skin. But whatever you say back to me, I'm brushing off. It's not doing that.
Yeah.
If you winning, you good. But at the moment that you lose, everything that Butler said to you, you taking with you. You ready to go wherever you want to go with it. That was the issue that I had with. I didn't have no problem with you talking. Because everybody talked that though. My problem was that I knew at the moment that you missed this game-winning shot and somebody scores on the other end.
We're going to be an issue.
But
from that moment, it don't even have to be in that moment.
Yeah.
The next game,
Yeah.
we want to get the point. You see what I'm saying? Because it be things that people will say, and you know how Alto is. It's just in life in general. If people feel like they can rub you the wrong way for whatever reason that they can do that, they do it. And I used to tell them all the time, like, bro, come on, man, they ain't that serious. And he'll get mad at me. Me and his man don't have arguments and all that. We weren't gonna fight each other, but it might seem like we about to. About some basketball, man. I remember we were playing 16 one time, and old boy hit that jump on me, man. That man wanted to fight. The next beat him about 2-3 weeks, man.
Who hit the jump?
I can't remember that dude's name, man.
that white dude.
Nah, that was a black dude, man. He was down there in 16, man. Hit that long jumper right there on the end. Because I played off of him because I was trying to get a steal.
Yeah.
But he caught it and let it go fast and hit it. And then he was, man, I don't know, man. But nah, this going, talking about that, but taking a deeper dive as far as like doing time in prison though. Yeah, we were like night and day as far as like our personality. We were like that on the street though.
Yeah.
You know, it was night and day. But like, and that's the crazy thing is about it because most people thought like D ain't on the BS. It's just him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he chill. And they don't know how many times they man don't talk me out of goddamn.
Because that ain't what they see.
I'm not like that. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm too much of an introvert to be like that. When you met me, B, I had basically started opening up a lot over time. You see what I'm saying? I spent a lot of time just to myself. Even in prison, like when I first got down to Alto, to the point where you came to Alto.
Okay.
You know what I mean? There was a big transitioning going on.
What
you know what I mean? Like, you know, there's still a lot of predatory activity going on.
Predatory activity.